In right now, and we'll extend it just as we did a moment ago. And there you have it. Makes a huge difference in the living space inside the coach. Look at the basement storage, some of the other outside features. I'm going to leave the doors up as we go along, so when we get to the other side you can see the pass-through. All of these compartments have aluminum tread plate that was sheared to size and fit in the bottom. Underneath, the flooring, which is the same as this, is in just like new condition. It's always been well protected. Each compartment has individual lights. So that would be the forward compartment on the driver's side. Next is the generator compartment. This generator is large enough to drive all of the utilities in the coach, both air conditioners, microwave, refrigerator, all the lights. It makes the coach self-contained. You can park in an area where there is no electricity and run the generator, and it'll service the electrical needs of the coach just like shore power or plug-in power at a campground would. I'll turn this on so that you can hear it run. We've never had any problems with the generator. It's been serviced regularly. We had a main seal on the output shaft rebuilt once. There was a small oil leak that was just due to that seal, I guess, weather rotting over time. Wasn't due to any extended use. But since that's been repaired, no more leak, and it runs really well. I'll start it just so you can hear it and see it operate. As you can tell, starts right up, runs well. There's also a remote start switch on the dash inside that we'll show later. Two brand new coach batteries. These are deep cycle marine batteries. They were put in about 6 or 8 months ago, so they're still in good shape for several years to come. Moving on to the next compartment, same aluminum tread plate. This is a pass-through compartment. It goes all the way to the other side. Once we open the door on the other side, you'll be able to see the daylight all the way through. Then moving back to the plumbing compartment. This consists of a freshwater pump. If you're not at a location where you can plug up or hook up a garden hose or city water, then you can fill the fresh water tank, which is located under the bed in the back, which we'll show later. That fresh water tank supplies this pump, and this pump feeds to all the faucets, shower, sink, everything that requires water on the inside of the coach. That's part of being self-contained. You can sit where there is no water, no power, and still have all of the utilities just as if you were plugged up at a campground. This is where the freshwater hose connects from the campground water supply or your home water supply. These valves allow you to either fill the tank under the bed, which has some in it now, which is why it drains back out, or turn this on and the city water supply feeds the entire coach. These are the drain valves that drain. This side is the gray water tank. It's where the sinks and the shower feed. So you hook your hose up, pull this, the gray water drains. This side is the black water tank, which is where the toilet drains to. Again, you hook your hose up, goes through the hatch in the bottom, open that, and it drains out into a sewer. These are the black water and the gray water rinse connections. Hook a water hose in here, turn this one on, it puts a stream of water into the black tank, which serves to rinse it out, keep it clean. Turn it back off, open this one, and it does the same thing for the gray water tank. That's a nice feature to keep those tanks clean. We've never had any problems with odor or anything else from those tanks. Okay, moving to the last compartment on the driver's side. This is also a pass-through compartment, same aluminum tread plate. We have a power management system, which there's a control panel on the inside we'll show later. This takes power from the electrical plug-in wherever you are, or the generator, and controls, regulates it between all the different utilities so that there's no over amperage draw causing fuses to blow or whatever else. It basically allows everything to function at the same time without you having to be concerned with the amperage draw. We have a 30 amp hookup for the campsite. Then we have this 110 volt adapter that can be used when you plug in at home, and the same 110 volt adapter with a little pigtail on it. There's a cable inlet here, so if you have cable TV wherever you're camping, or if you have your own satellite dish that you want to take, those can be plugged in here. A splitter to run different areas if you choose to do that. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, the bedroom windows have awnings over both of them. They're fabric awnings. They're in good condition and they function well. I think they make a nice look to the coach when you're parked and camping. And then we'll go around to the back and get up on top of the roof and show the condition of it. Fiberglass roof. There are no rubber joints as you see in a rubber roof up here. I think a fiberglass roof is much better as far as leaking goes and as far as longevity goes. This coach has two air conditioning units, which you see, one in the rear, one in the front. They're independently controlled. I'll show that once we go inside. There's a skylight here. This is over the shower on the inside, which we'll also show. There are two roof vents. This one is in the bathroom area, and there's a powered fan underneath it. This one is in the kitchen area, which I'll show on the inside as well. These two smaller vents on the side, the one over here is for the microwave convection oven. The one on this side is for the refrigerator when it's fired on propane, which we'll show more later. Front air conditioning unit, and then there's a WindGuard antenna that raises up from inside so that you can pick up public high definition television broadcasts. Antenna over there for the AM/FM radio inside. And besides not being washed thoroughly up here, all the components on the roof are in good shape. And again, we've never had any leaks to deal with, and the roof has always been in good shape. No maintenance done, and it's always been kept under cover in the barn. Okay, we'll go back down now.